Hi, welcome back to HSN. This looks a little bit more like a garage, I think, so we can talk about things for the garage. I'm Shannon Fox, and we saved the dual saw just for this show. So this is the dual saw. This is so cool. This is going to take care of any of those projects that you have, anything around the house, around the yard. This is a dual saw, which just means that it has two blades that go opposite directions, so there's not that same kickback that you get if you're using a chainsaw or another kind of a saw. That's the only saw I know of. That's me, just just outing myself right there. A circular saw, there we go, jigsaw, as my producer's helping me in my ear. How many other saws? I think Lou Caputo is going to tell me a couple other saws, but this one is only 7 pounds, and I'm so excited to learn about how it works. Come on out, Lou. I kind of said your name, and then I was like,
you're like
Lou,
teasing the people. Lou, all right, we'll bring that.
And now he's here.
I'm here and I'm here.
Lou, this is so cool. It makes me want to cut stuff.
Well, you know what? A lot of people. This is the saw for everybody out there. I don't care if you're an expert, or if you're a handyman like my buddy Craig over there, or if you're somebody out there who's never held a saw before in your hands, this is the one for you. And the reason is this was developed by a French fireman, okay? He was going to car accidents, and he was watching the sparks fly and seeing the big heavy tools used, and he thought, you know what, there's got to be a better way to do this that's safer and doesn't generate as much heat. So he came up with the dual saw, and what it does is it uses counter-rotating blade technology. That means two blades that rotate in opposite directions, so as you said a moment ago, you don't get the kickback that you do from normal saws. That's what scares people.
Out,
exactly,
right?
They balance themselves. Now you're getting the entire kit you see right here before you. You're getting the dual saw right there. You're seeing the laser guide that comes with it. There's also a ruler guide that comes with this as well, so you get consistent cuts. That's it right there. You're getting the dual saw blades, and it all comes in a custom-made case.
Now, typically you would have to pay extra for a case.
Yes.
Trust me, I've bought tools for
and
my
you're never
husband.
ever going to lose this, okay? So everything's going to be right in here. You're going to know exactly where it is. Now, and that's the counter-rotating blade technology you're seeing right there. Two blades spinning in opposite directions. I don't care if you're the best handyman in the world or you're somebody who's never held a saw in your hand before, this is the one for you. Let's get to cutting stuff, all right? I'm going to come down here. I got a couple things I'm going to be cutting here. Now, safety first, we need our goggles. Got to make sure we got our safety goggles on, because I'm not just going to be cutting, like, you know, cardboard and paper and the run-of-the-mill stuff you might find around your house, okay?
Yours are cool.
Yeah, aren't they cool?
Yeah, you get the bonus extra one.
Because I'm cool.
Stand back, even though
yeah, exactly. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on my laser. And you can see right there, this has that laser built into the front of it right there. That's my laser guide that's going to help me cut straight lines. So I've got a variety of different surfaces here. The first thing I'm going to cut out was just a simple piece of wood, okay? So I'm going to open up my blade. Now, watch this, how quick and easy it goes through this wood. Just like that, we go right through it. And the beautiful thing about this is because of that counter-rotating blade technology, all right, it's perfectly smooth on the back, all right? Now, we're going to do a threshold right here for a doorway, okay? Now, ordinarily, this would be really hard to cut. You'd have to get a handyman out there. Watch what we're going to do here. Ready? Steel right through this. Just like that, we cut right through that piece of steel, quick and easy. Now, let's say that maybe you're doing some renovations in a house and you're putting down some hardwood floors, okay? Nice big piece of hardwood flooring here. I don't need a special saw blade for this. I'm going to go right from steel to the wood again. Watch this. Nice, clean, and even. See how quick and easy that was? Just like that. Home improvement's getting done as I speak. Now, if you've ever put up a closet system, okay, you go to the store, you tell them how big you need these pieces, like brackets that go on the wall, right? They cut them for you. You get home, you realize you didn't measure properly, all right? So here's the way you're going to do this now. And this is painted steel. Painted steel, if you don't cut it the right way, the paint comes off. Watch this. With the dual saw, we just go right in here. And I want to show you something, too. The way it cuts this, it's so even on the back right here. We're not going to have to repaint this. We're not going to have to do anything. The paint is still on it. So it's saving me a step, all right? A little molding right here. If you're doing a little improvement around the ceiling, maybe putting some crown molding in, watch this. Very quick and very easy. Copper pipes, if you're doing plumbing. We got copper and then we got PVC. I'm going to go from one right to the other. Watch this. Here's copper. No need to call a plumber. And PVC. All right. Very quick and easy, right? Isn't it amazing?
Same blade. You didn't have to switch anything.
Not have to switch anything. Now, this guy right here, this is the real test. This is a piece of rebar, okay? They use rebar to strengthen concrete. They use it in sidewalks. They use it in buildings. This is a big, heavy piece of steel. Watch how I cut through this with the dual saw. Now, check this out. Now, look at the back of this, okay? That is not only polished. See how the end of that is absolutely, look at that. It's absolutely polished right there, but it's also cool to the touch. Even though I've got gloves on, if this were an ordinary saw, it would be burning my finger off right now. And that's the thing about the dual saw. You know, it turns slower because it has the 2 blades. Now, let me show you this, okay? You were talking about all the different saw blades that you use. Take a look at this. Now, these are my saws from home. I've got an entire bin of saws here that the dual saw replaces for me now.
Wow. Well, yeah, because you cut through all of
Don't
those
need
things.
them. We got circular saws, jig saws, we've got hand saws, I've got all kinds of things in here. Don't need to use any of these anymore because I've got the dual saw. It's the one saw you're going to use for every job. You're not going to be questioning yourself going like, what kind of blade do I need for this? You don't need any kind. You need the dual saw.
No, you know, as soon as you cut through the rebar, all the guys on the crew were like, oh. I think they might have just gotten on the phones, or maybe they just jumped on their phones and went straight to hsn.com, because that is such an awesome thing.
Gotta love the rebar.
What kind of saw do you have that can cut right through?
Well,
rebar.
Exactly,
Seriously.
exactly. And just, remember, this only weighs a few pounds, so it's the same saw I use for the wood. It's the same saw that I use for the metal, for the plastic. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. The dual saw is going to be the one for you. Now, take a look at this. Here's a real quick home improvement project. It's nice to be able to cut through all kinds of things, but to do a real project, look what we've got here. This is the door. We've taken it off the hinges. We laid it down flat. I'm going to drop a doggy door in here, okay? I've already made a couple cuts in this. Now, watch this. I'm going to go down this way. So there's one cut, and I've got to do one more going across the top here. But notice, I haven't changed the blades. I haven't done anything. I'm going to turn... Oh, I don't have the thing on here. Okay, watch this. Now, I did one really cool thing there. I don't know if you noticed. I went backwards and forwards, and there's my doggy door. Just dropping that right in. Project done. That quick and easy. Now, it's a funny thing, too, because people think doggy doors and doors. What about this? Here's a door from a cabinet in your kitchen. Look what we did. We put a cat door in. Now, why would you put a cat door in a cabinet door? Let's say that you want to hide the litter box, okay?
Oh.
You put it inside of here. Well, it keeps the smell and everything away, right? So the cat can go through here and also keeps the puppies out, because we know what puppies like to do with litter boxes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
you
so,
put their food
you know,
in there.
Exactly.
Right?
And it's just one more project that you can do with the dual saw. And remember, when you get this, you're getting the dual saw, you're getting the case that comes with the custom case, you're getting the laser guide, you're getting the ruler guide, you're getting these wax strips right here that actually feed through, these wax sticks that go through here for softer metals like copper and that sort of thing. So you're getting the entire kit. Everything that you need to cut any surface. You want to do another home improvement project?
I just want to really reinforce you're getting all of these things, including the case, for $129.95, and it's on 3 flex, which means that no matter what credit card you use, you get it home for 30. What is it? 30. I can't see it. $43.32.
It's amazing,
right
isn't it?
now.
It's an incredible deal.
Shipping and handling. So even though it's only 7 pounds, I am personally like, no, HSN's picking up the shipping and handling, so it couldn't be easier.
Exactly.
Think about all the projects
you
have coming up and gifts. What's dad, boyfriend,
dad's grads, you know, great for Christmas, all those holidays coming up. All right, we're going to drop a sink into. Imagine this is your countertop. We've already cut 3 of the holes in here. And this is just another, this is just another example of a home improvement project you can do in seconds. Now, watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to do what's called a plunge cut. I'm going to cut straight down into this wood. I'm going to go backwards and I'm going to go forwards. And again, this is something that you can't do with a regular saw, but you can with the dual saw. Watch this. There's my plunge. Now we're going to go backwards. And now I'm going to do another plunge right here. So I'm going to go forward. And just like that, we have created the hole for our sink. Job done.
Wow.
Just like that. And that's the thing. You're going to get through your honey-do list. You're going to get through all your chores. You're going to get through all those projects around the house so much faster and with so much less thought, because you don't have to worry about what kind of saw to use.
Right. Well, and it does. Because of the dual blades, it does the work for you. I mean, you didn't have to, you weren't like, hammering in there, trying to do, and you didn't have to hold it really hard, because because it
does the work for you.
It.
Well, and it's because you've got two blades working in opposite directions, so they're not fighting you, they're working with you. You know, listen, I've been out here talking now for, I don't know, like 10 minutes straight, okay? And I'm not out of breath, I'm not sweating, and it's actually really hot outside. We're outside. People don't realize we're outside, but the dual saw is doing the work. Yeah, so remember, you're getting the two blades, you're getting the dual saw itself, you're getting that laser guide right there, you're getting the ruler guide, you're getting the wax sticks, and you're getting the custom-made case. All of this is coming in the offer today. This is a substantial package, and it's going to replace so many things for you. Now, there are some other blades we're offering today. Oh, and by the way, when you add up everything that's in this offer right here, we're talking about, you know, the ruler guide is $20, okay? The wax stick should be another $20. The blades themselves, if you get these, are $29. So we're talking about $69 in extras.
Just in extras.
Just in extras,
Worth
all right?
throwing it in.
But these other blades we're talking about are diamond blades. Now, what would you use a diamond blade for? Diamond blades are going to be used to cut things like a cinder block or travertine or marble or bricks or tile or glass.
Fine.
Yeah, the kind of stuff that you'd normally use like a wet saw to do.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut a piece of this travertine, all right? And these are the diamond blades. Now remember, these are available if you want to get these. Now watch this. And you want to be careful when you're cutting a very soft stone like a travertine. There we go. You don't want to cut this too fast because this is a very, very soft stone. But I want to show you the project we're doing. So I'm remodeling my kitchen over here.
Yeah.
All right, so take a look right here.
This kitchen right here?
This is my kitchen.
Nice kitchen.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put in a couple of pieces of travertine that I've already pre-cut right here. We're going to put this guy over here on the end. Just like that. All right, and here's the piece that I just cut. So I'm going to add a little bit of adhesive to this one as well. Just put a little bit on the back right there, like that.
It cuts such a fine line in such a soft
It does,
material.
and it fits absolutely perfectly right in there, although I didn't do a great job on this particular one. There we go. All right, it's snug as a bug. Okay, put that in there. There's the switch. Job, oh, one piece off. Okay, job done that fast, that easy, and that's what the dual saw does. Oh, you want to see something really cool?
Yeah,
Watch this.
I do.
Watch this. Diamond saw blades, one more time. I promised my friend Fred I would do this. Watch. All right, I just cut a divot in a cinder block, okay, with the same blades.
Amazing.
And the cool thing about the dual saw is it's really super powerful, but it's so friendly to use. It's so easy to use.
It is. It's so light. I mean, it's really so light. I wouldn't just pick up any saw. I mean, any of those saws that you have in there, those are really intimidating.
They are.
This one is more inspiring. Like, it makes me want to come up with some projects
to do.
that I could do. I've always wanted to make a bookcase for my daughter. This would make it so easy.
Listen, you can make that bookcase, or take a look at this. You can cut the bookcase into pieces if you want to. By the way, this is how it works right here. Counter-rotating technology. The two blades working in opposite directions, so you're not going to get that kickback. That's what makes it safe, but that's also what makes it so powerful. Now, you know, we were just talking about how building a bookcase. I want to show you guys something right here, because this just so happens was an entertainment center a few days ago.
Ew.
Yeah, and we cut it up. Now, why would you want to do that? Well, you know what? Sometimes you got to demolish things to get them out of the house.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to fit it in that.
And listen, we've had
and
people,
they don't pick them up.
They won't pick it up like that. And we've had people call in and say that they wanted to get a couch out of their house, so they can't remember how they got it in because it was so big. Cut it up with a dual saw, take the pieces out to the curb. You can absolutely do that.
That's
now,
cool.
Here's one of the most impressive things that I'm going to do tonight, okay?
Yes.
This is a piece right here of diamond plate, okay? This is solid steel. They use this to make boxes on trucks, the jockey boxes on trucks, steps, all kinds of things, okay? I'm going to cut into this. You might want to step back.
Yeah, I think I will. But I'm watching.
Yeah. So watch this now. Here we go. I'm going to do what they call a plunge cut right in about here on the metal, all right? So I'm going to come right through the back. And remember, you cannot do this with the average saw. Ready? Just like that. So we saw me make that cut there. I'm going to do one more flap right here. Look what we just did, cutting through steel. And guys, these are the same blades. This is the exact same blade that I used on the wood, on the PVC, on the rebar, on all of that. The exact same blade.
Wow. Well, as you were saying, it was designed by a French fireman.
By a French firefighter.
To cut people out of cars.
Safely.
Hopefully, you don't have to use it to cut through your car, but you could use it to cut through pretty much anything else.
Well,
you could use it to cut through your car if you couldn't get it out of your living room.
And speaking of which, I'm going to go back to what I call the torture track, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut through all the surfaces that are on there as fast as I can. I'm not going to describe them. Well, I will when I get over there. But I'm just going to go from one to the other, okay? So I'm going to walk over here.
All right, well, while you're walking over there, I just want to remind you, this is only $129. We have 1 more minute to shop. So 1 minute to cut through the whole torture track.
It's more time than I need. Okay,
we're taking care of shipping and handling. Go.
We're going to do painted steel. We're going to do the molding over here. We're going to do a threshold. We're going to do the wood floor, a piece of 2x4, the rebar, the PVC, and the copper. Ready? Here we go. Stand by.
I feel like we need music or something.
Yep, here we go.
That was like 20 seconds, Lou. That's unbelievable. I love how they all made different noises.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah, it's kind of like its own chorus.
But that's the beauty of the deal. So let's go back and show folks what they're getting one more time over here.
All right. We actually are going to have to go.
The place is all of this.
Unbelievable. Comes with the case. Be sure that you stay on the line if you are on the line, or jump the ordering process directly and go to hsn.com. Thank you so much,
you're welcome.
Lou.
My pleasure.
I will be right back in just a little bit. Take a look at this.